Hello all, welcome to Web Technologies lecture series. This is Pawan Kumar Verma working as Assistant Professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering, SRK Engineering College. So in previous videos, we had learned about what is CSS and history of CSS and types of CSS, and we had seen with examples. So now we are going to see some interesting and some important topics. They are class and ID selectors. The main idea behind this class and ID selectors are, for suppose if there are any six paragraph tags or six h1 tags in our page, so if you want to apply uh, multiple properties, and if you want to apply same properties for three h1s and other different properties for other three h1s, so for simply there are six paragraph tags, and if you want to apply some properties for three paragraph tags, and if you want to apply the remaining different properties to the other three paragraph tags, these class and ID will be very useful for that type of situation. So simply the class and ID selectors can be used to add different styles to a single HTML tag. As I already told that if there are six h1s, you can apply different styles to each h1. So how this is how useful. Uh, so coming to the class selector, class and ID selectors are similar. You will see just simple differences. Class selectors allows us to define multiple styles for the same type of HTML element. We already seen this. These class selector allows us to define multiple styles for the same type of HTML element. The next one is the class selector is used to specify a style for a group of elements. So the main difference between class and ID is class is going to group the elements, and we are going to give the style to these group of elements. So you can specify certain HTML elements as a class or group using the attribute class. So we are using the attribute class for specifying or giving the special properties. So for example, if you want to give there are six paragraphs, and if you want to give the CSS for three paragraph tags, so use this attribute class is equal to 1 in three of the piece what you which tags you want to use. So the style can be defined for each class in the CSS code by using the dot symbol. If you want to not only p tag, if you want to use the use if there are 10 different elements like p, h1, h2, h3, so for p and h1 you want to use the same property, and h2, h3 you want to use the other properties, just use this class as .one, and if you want to use this only for p, just use this p.1. So this is simple. We are going to use the attribute class and with the symbol dot. So this is the syntax of using the class. So this is a selector. Selector means nothing but which tag we want to use. We are using this for, if we want to use this for paragraph tag, use p dot class name. Class name is we are giving in the attribute class. Class is equal to class name. So if you given this class name p dot class name, these properties will be applied wherever these paragraphs we use it, all the paragraphs it will be useful. So if you want, this syntax is different from this, because if you want to use in the h1 and p both, just use dot class name. Wherever the class name is there, these all properties will be applied. So this is the difference between dot class name and selector dot class name. So simply giving dot class name, wherever the class is there, all the properties will be applied. So next, coming to ID selector, this is the similar to class, but this is the used for unique HTML elements. For class is used for grouping the elements, and to that group of elements to give some properties, the class is used. This ID is used to specify the style for a single unique HTML element. So unlike class, this can be used for a set of elements. ID is while class is used for set of elements, ID is used for the unique element. So here the attribute we are using is for class. For class we are using class attribute. For ID we are using ID attribute. ID is equal to para1. So this is the only this is the unique element. So we must use only for only one there can be only one element with ID para1. So you should not give any para1s as IDs. The style can be defined for each ID in the CSS code by using the hash symbol. As we use a dot for class, we are going to use hash for these ID selectors. The ID selectors is usually used when you want to style a single element. So majority people will use class only, but if you want to make this as a unique element, just use this ID. So coming to the syntax, the ID selector styles the element with the specified ID. So as I already told, use this hash. So ID is nothing but this ID is the name of the ID you are giving. So if you had given ID is equal to srchar, use hash srchar. So wherever we are given that ID is equal to srchar, these property will be applied properties. So let us see the simple example of class and ID. Similarly, like inline CSS, we are using in style tag. So you can use this in external CSS also. Just in external CSS, we are going to write this all code, and we are going to use that link tag. So see in this, I had written p.center. This is the class name, and this is the selector for p tag. So what this means is, in paragraph tag where the class name is center, apply this property text align to center. So let us see where this paragraph tag is center as class name. So this is the class name with center. So this entire data will be applied to that property. And next, coming to the h1, so this is the normal, there is no the class or ID applied here. So simple h1, for h1s it will be applied. So this dot L1 indicates wherever the CL1 class name appears, this color green will be applied. So this is the class CL1 and this is the class CL1. So this heading is styled by class CL1 and this paragraph is styled by class CL1 will be green in color. And the next ID1, as I already told, ID will be in unique, useful for only one element. The ID1 implies it is the name. ID1 is the name of the ID we had given. ID is equal to ID1. So use this asterisk. So for this, the color should be blue and the background color should be orange. And for this paragraph is selected. For this, it will be as in blue color and the background color will be in orange. So let us run this example. So I am going to run this example. So see this. First one, the paragraph is styled in center. So this is having the center as class, and this is applied. P.center is applied, and the text is aligned in center. So let us see for this CL1, this green color is applied for CL1 for this paragraph and H1. So see this one and this one is applied as green color. And so for this ID, it is I had given background color and this color. This is the unique element. So it is applied. So the main objective of learning this class and ID is to the elements what we need, and the unique elements it will be useful this class and ID. So thank you.